together 10 total hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-5. The Washington Nationals smacked 15 team hits as they defeated.
DraftKings is now live streaming MLB The Show 22, MLB The Show 22 San Francisco franchise mode.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cleveland Guardians have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Cal Quantrill. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Monty Irvin takes a strike as he leads things off.
First pitch, 110.
Quantrill back to work. And a foul ball. Smoked on the ground a second. Jimenez throw to first. 1 out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One guy they want to get turned around in the 6th spot, Brandon Crawford.
And Boog, I don't know what it is, but a big part of his struggles this season have come from the way he's hit on the road. Listen, away from home, he's hitting under the Mendoza line, and that's just not getting it done. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that's difficult to break out of. It's difficult to diagnose, and you've got to figure out a way because you're going to have to perform on the road if you're going to stay in the lineup every day and be a contributor on a big league ball club.
Quantrill back to work. And it's fouled away. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Quantrill ahead 1-2. This to center field. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Willie Mays. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizemore racing over to make the catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 44.
Willie McCovey, the next Giant to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next pitch downstairs, ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that...
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. So the Giants leave 1. Now the Guardians will get their shot, still scoreless. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first, on the hill here today, Madison Bumgarner.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
bottom of the first. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Kenny Lofton.
Leading off for the Guardians, the center
The
fielder,
pitch.
Kenny Lofton.
And a strike in there. Here comes a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. LaStella throws to first in time. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. One's in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. Mad Bum picks over. Rosario dives back in. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Left-hand hitter waits. And it's 1-1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And now the lefty. That one down the line and foul ball. Rosario leads off second with one gone in the inning. The other way. Can't field it cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Here's a big power threat. Jim Thome, 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. That one's in there, 0-1. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, here's some real power at the plate. Willie Mays. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind and the pitch. That one missing inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Next pitch inside, 3-1. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And the batter now, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball, 2 balls, no strike.
Bounced up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Mike Yastrzemski in the box now takes a called strike. Righty delivers.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
0-2 now. Chases that one out of the zone, and now 1 away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. In there for strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And now the count is even. That's inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Righty to the plate. Good eye right there. And he deals. There's a strike. Second inning here, no score. Base hit. Mays around third. Lofton fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Here's Kurt Casale.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
The 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. The next offering misses, and now 2-0. And the right-hander deals, and there's the strike. And a pitch. Out to center. Lofton makes his way towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run.
And all my haters, y'all can you softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ronmil Reyes.
The right fielder, Ronmil Reyes.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
On the ground, 2-ball. Over to La Stella. On to stretch. It's a double play.
Batting seven, the left fielder,
Here's the veteran outfielder, Grady Sizemore. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter, because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
High fly ball down the left field line. Irvin under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Now here is Tommy La Stella.
He's hitting for
baseman,
that pop. Came out of the
Tommy
gates really strong.
Costello.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Next pitch is popped up. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
Next one misses, and that is ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals towards first. He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
So up next, Willie McCovey. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
To the right side, Jimenez collects it, and that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres.
The pitch.
Jimenez.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Breaks his bat, pops it up to first, and he beats it.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bump.
Austin Hedges stands in. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And here it comes. And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. That one off the mark. Now 2-2. Jimenez on at first, nobody out. On the ground, that's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
So in now for Cleveland, Kenny Lofton. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The 0-2. And he chases that one. And that's the first out.
Back-to-back curveballs and back-to-back whiffs. And I tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can beat a hitter with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Nice grab.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Larry Doby digs in for the Guardians. Good contact guy, good defender.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Next pitch is outside.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2. Up the middle, LaStella handles. They take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Guardians strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Willie Mays.
The designated hitter, Willie Mays.
Hawaii to kick the pitch. Ball 1 there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Out in front and foul to the left side. The 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. That one fouled off.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking. 1 out.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's Brandon Crawford. And that one fouled off. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air and puts the squeeze on that. Out number 2.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Just missed. And now 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Leading off for the Guardians, the first baseman, Jim Thome.
Mad Bum back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kicks and deals. And it's even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Out to short. Fires over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Franmil Reyes. That one the other way. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Going to count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Reyes, the runner at second with one away. This one popped up. And it falls. Here comes the throw. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with one away. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brady Sizemore. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The pitch. Upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Roll to short, could be two. Feed to second, that's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now, Evan Longoria.
Leading off for San Francisco, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
And a pitch. Good eye right there. And the 1-0. Lifted in the air, right field. Reyes under it. Makes the catch. One away.
The batter, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Here's the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
In there for strike one.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Yo one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The wind and the pitch. And there's a ball. The pitch. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So the batting order turns over. And digging in for San Francisco, Monty Irvin. Next pitch is popped up. Ramirez makes the catch, and that'll do it. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Here comes a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Left-hand batter waits. That's a strike.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Got him. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Austin Hedges digs in for the Guardians. Picked up a base hit to center his first time. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And now the lefty. And fouled off. And the 0-2. And ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Next offering is down low. It's 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Two now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting.
Well, he's been working out in the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Kenny Lofton now at the plate. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. We talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond. And this guy. First offering. Runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
And now the 0-1. Up the middle. LaStella handles the chance. He's in there.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
And a pitch. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can.
Lofton on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Lofton at second with 2 down. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. Out number 3. Guardians lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Tommy La Stella. Quantrill back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0. Check swing, went around, and 1-1. And he deals. And a count 1-2. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's 1 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And up next for the Giants, Willie Mays. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. And a good eye there.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Digging in, Willie McCovey.
44, Willie McCovey.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Zach Plesac getting ready to go. Morgan getting loose as well. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Next offering is outside. Popped up. Rosario drifts towards it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Mays.
And up next for San Francisco, Willie Mays. A strikeout and a walk. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering is down low. Righty delivers. There's a strike. One and two now. Bounce to the right side. Jimenez throw to first, and that'll do it. One left for San Francisco, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, and now the DH, Larry Doby.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
The pitch. Misses off the plate, and that's ball one. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And here it comes. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
A line to kick the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And a pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. Popped up. Crawford moving under this one. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 25,
Jim Thome digs in for the Guardians. First offering misses badly for ball one. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
the right fielder, number 32, Rodney Reyes.
Now, Franmil Reyes. First offering, and it just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Mays on the move to his left. He's got it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They still trail 1-0. Zach Plesac comes on now. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 34. Plesac.
Here in Cleveland, top of inning number 7, and digging in for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. There's the strike. The 0-2. And now 1-2. The 1-2. That's to third. Over to first. And Crawford is set down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. That one's in there, 0-1. Right-handed reliever. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Evan Longoria, the next Giant to hit. In there for strike 1. Kicks and fires.
Ball 1. 1-1.
So now 1-2. And that one missing low.
I got to count 2-2.
2 outs. Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. Out of here. Evan Longoria leaves the yard. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, And it paid off.
So 2 down. Now it's the Giants catcher, Kurt Casale, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there for strike 1.